Today is episode 162 of Look What Jess Found. And there's just something comforting for me about these good old customer submitted penny rolls that come in these older type wrappers, sleeves, they want to call them. It's a little bit of surprise, right? Even in the pocket change, you kind of almost know what you're getting because you're taking it out of the. So it kind of ruins the surprise a little bit when you have a jar. But when you got a penny roll, it's always a little bit of a surprise, right? For instance, if there was no copper in here, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit of copper in here, right? Especially like these, that one, that one. The other one I don't think is copper. It's not copper. Just a very brown zinc scent. Those two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so not much. We got I'm pretty good with about 10 coppers for each one of these rolls. And but if there was, yeah, I see that. That's really, really almost like a grease strike through because there's almost none of the letter. Usually it's just light. I'll put it to the side even if I just do a video on it. 2000D. Okay. These are all interesting. Let me look at that underneath the loop. I know it's dirty, but yeah, I guess it's just the dirt. That's the problem with these dirty pennies. Yeah, my eyes stopped playing tricks on me. What could be there? It's a 2000, right? So we're looking for the white AM. There's no white AM. That's the wrong button. You saw that? That's funny. Yeah, so if I would have taken the roll out and there would have been no copper in there, that would have been a very, very good indication that it's a search through roll. Look at that. Interesting. What year is this? 91. Okay. Not too much going on here on the front. Mm-hmm. 2002. What do you think, copper or zinc? I mean, I see it. I'm like, oh, this looks like our first copper. I'm gonna go with copper, even though I'm gonna go with copper. Okay, all right. I still got it. Nice. All right, we're on the board. We're on the board with a copper. That's something, huh? Some of the, the parking lot damaged. All right, so this is an 84. We're looking for the double ear. Oh, man, it looks like it's almost there. You see the little line? Let me look at that. Nah, that's not it, man. I wish it was, but it's not. It does look a little misaligned. Well, it is misaligned. I shouldn't say it. It looks a little misaligned. $76D. D looks interesting, right? Even from this distance. Let me look at that to see if it's repunched. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a beauty. That's nice. I haven't found a good repunch mint mark in a while, man. I mean, like a legit, not with like a little tip, or the serif. Wow. That's legit, man. All right. Nice. 83. Look for the doubling on the reverse. Got some nice blister marks on this one. Really nice. If this one has anything going on in the reverse, that'll be a bonus. I'm going to have to say it does not, though. Is it worth cleaning? I don't know. I don't even think so. Let me check that out. That's pretty interesting. No, I like what it does, and you don't usually see it in the date for some reason. It's almost like they put a different, extra clad or something over the date to make sure that doesn't happen. I'll put it down to, to. I'm gonna put. This is what I'm gonna do. What I started doing recently is because this is where I put the significant findings, and what I started to do was putting the better ones on the top, so they don't get mixed up. And I know when I look for it to do the short videos, I know that the ones on the top, and then if I find something super duper, I'll put it over here. So that's the repunch mint mark, and then these two have like lesser type errors or just something interesting on them. I just thought I would show you. I like showing my my process because this channel is really for um well, I mean, if you like me, obviously that's that's helpful. That's nice. um but for newer people to or less experienced penny roll hunters, and um yeah, that's something. Let me look at that. And so I show my process because If it helps somebody skip over a step, or learn something a little quicker. Um, oh wow, what is that? That's a severe, like, because what year is this? 90. What a severe gas blister. I didn't even notice this before. That's what I'm thinking it is. It's pretty cool. See, to me, this is something worth cleaning because then it'll really bring out the gas blister and make it just, even if it's worth $1 or something. If you're into that type of thing, I'm saying. Oh, we got another copper. Misaligned die. I see that, but I don't think it's doubling. I would even say that's probably post mint damage. I got a not to, I did, these are both nice. I wonder if this one's AU. I don't think so. Let me just take a better look at it. No, but I'll put these both as fines. They're both almost AU condition. But I'm not going to put them as AU. Am I? The 74 is really sweet. I'm going to put the 74 as AU, and the 84 is fine. 84 doesn't it's not quite there. Oh, here goes another one. Wow. Is that? Oh, another 80. What a beauty. I'll put this with the AUs also. What an absolute stunner. Anyway, I got this message yesterday, and I've gotten over the past. Oh, it says copper. Wow, what a trickster! What a trick! I mean, that reverse. It's almost like if it's something weird going on. 83. Let's see, that reverse is so perfect. That's got to be one of the weirdest reverses I've ever seen, man. I mean, the reverse looks nothing like the how unfinished one side is. Okay, maybe I'll do another video on that one. And I understood what the guy was talking about. Uh, he was venting. If you look through another video came out on the yesterday 6/8/24. I believe that was it. Maybe it was from the day before. I don't know. Anyway, he left a comment, and look at that from the tilted hub. Pretty cool. Saying something like, he was kind of upset about um, the way people respond to him in the forums. I've been talking about that from the beginning. And I mean, unless you're familiar with the forum and you know what I'm saying, but generally speaking, my experience is like 99% of the forums are just a place for people to go to um, to hack on unsuspecting, right? Because people are going there for help, right? So you know, I think the human nature is that if you're asking for help, that people are going to come to help you. That's like that's what we believe as human beings, that, generally people are good. Um, Oh, another 82. That's a beauty. This is a copper Philadelphia large date. That's a really nice one, though. All right, is this a copper? It might not be. I have to weigh it. Might be a zinc. Might be a zinc. It looks like a copper to me until I turned it around and I thought I saw like some zinkish stuff, and it is zinc. 240, 242. That's nice and low. It's actually like a weird zinc. If it was like 230 something, it would be out of tolerance. 242 is just in there. But it's still a weird zinc. Let me look at this again. It's an odd zinc. 82 zinc. 2.42 grams. We found that other 82 before. Maybe I'll put them together. See if I remember that the weight on it. I got my tea here today. Let me take these tea bags out. It's getting too dark. Yeah, I put one chamomile in with the regular tea bag. Right. So it's human nature to think that if you ask for help, that, I mean, not that everybody's going to jump to help you, but whoever does come is it? Oh, look at this. Is really going to come, that they're sincere, like they're going to come and help. And that's not the case on, I'm going to say 99% of the forums. Most people are there to get their jollies off, This looks like a repunched mint mark on a large date copper 82. So that's a third interesting 82 we got. I'm going to put it with the other three. So we have three interesting 82s from this one roll. And I wrote them back and I basically said what I'm telling you now is that that's my experience, is that, don't go to forums if you need help. It's horrible to say. Unless you want to test them. If you want to test my theory, go to post anything. Post a picture of this right here. And that's a nice tilted hub there. That's really something. That's a good example. Look, it's so tilted. Too bad it didn't make any good doubling. Another copper. Yeah, and post something. Not something 100%. Like post something like that that's questionable, and see if you get even one person who says that maybe you're right. You know, and then compare that to how many people say that that's only worth face value, or don't waste your time, or you don't know what you're talking about. You'll get a lot like that. So what I think that does really, though, is it discourages people, number one, to ask for help anymore. Two, makes them bitter about the community. Three, turns them off to the hobby. Four, gives them the wrong impression about everybody in the hobby. And five, it stunts their growth. There's nothing helpful about that, being mean, and and believe it or not, what I've seen when I've looked at, like when I go looking things up, and if I go see what people wrote in forums, and I'll see how they responded to other people asking questions. That's a beauty. Let me see if this is BU or not. Let me look at this underneath. Oh wow. I'm gonna put this as our first BU. I'm not gonna see. I don't put pennies like this into the AU rolls. This is like gradable condition scent. Um, it's a little close, but it's definitely better than the ones I put in the AU. and and what I'll see, and what I see is that a lot of the time, I'm gonna say a lot of the time, when they're saying, "Oh, that's not worth anything," um, stop wasting our time here posting post mint damaged pennies, coins, is that when I look at the pictures that the person's asking questions on, um, that there was a legitimate error in there. Either it's a strike through, a misaligned die, but there's something there, right? Not that it has any value or anything, but there is a legit error in what they're asking the questions on, and no one is saying that. No one's saying, "Oh yeah, that's a misaligned die." Um, oh, that's common. There's millions of those. That's what people are saying. And and sometimes the person will have enough guts to say, "Man, you guys are just mean here, or not helpful or something like that." But most of the time they just check out, and they don't even come back, and there's no response. And they'll say thanks. Meanwhile, they're saying thanks to people who are disingenuous and lying to them, or don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're just on the forum to screw around with people. 1970. We're looking for the S. That's the key variety. So, what's that have to do with with anything? Well, I like to think that here, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's on both sides. Nice. And I don't think it's a feeder finger. It could be. I don't think it could be a feeder error. It could be a feeder error. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to see what I noticed with the feeder errors. That's pretty cool too. Is that they're super super specific to the year, and to the year of the penny. That the pictures in the not in the forums, in the era websites, that they actually tell you the year, and they'll show you the mark, and you can compare your mark to their mark and find the exact. Maybe sometimes I think it's even the same exact machine that made it. It's pretty crazy. This is cool. So 99, we're looking for the wide AM. It is not. So here on LookWhatJesFound, one of my major goals is really to create a safe space, a kind space, um, a place where people can ask questions, um, and learn some of the basics of penny roll hunting. That's it. You know, I got some people. I got some people leaving comments like, "Why do you post so many videos for?" And it's like, first of all, it's none of your business. That's number one. You know, um, and I don't have to. I don't have to explain myself. I'm not going to explain myself to anybody. But other people leave messages like, "Oh, thank you," and I appreciate it, and I learned something today. This 20D is, I don't know how many 20Ds I've seen, to be honest with you. And that surface is something else on the, I think it's more on the obverse than the reverse. So I'm actually going to say that the obverse has, it's either has a, something special about special strike or treatment or the plating or something. Wow, that's something. It almost, I'm telling you, this almost has like a proof on the front. I don't think the reverse is proof like. Maybe it is. I don't know. But that obverse. I mean, I have other. Not all proofs are frosted. Oh, it could be uncirculated. This is brilliant. I'm gonna put this as brilliant, which would make it possibly uncirculated. All right, well, we'll check it out later. So many 82s, man. This is crazy. It's another beauty. And that's really one of my goals here, is for people to be able to come here, watch videos, not hear, someone not hearing. I'm not a know-it-all type of a person. You know what I mean? I might have a little bit of a strong personality, and I don't know. I think you need to have that in life, personally. Um. Oh wow, it's brown there. I'm gonna weigh this one too. I put the scale away. I didn't think I was gonna use it again. I shouldn't say I put it away. It's right there. Okay, nothing special about the weight. I'll just leave it there. Just that color. That's really what it is about this one. It's the color. It's centered. That's basically it. It's centered scent. Centered anneal, the anneal centered. Letters are kind of weak. Interesting. And so that's why I'll keep. That's one of the reasons I'll keep making videos. Is that um, the overwhelming positive feedback that I get from people is way, way, way more significant than the trolls, the negative people, the meanies. Way, way, way more. Super, super. I mean, forget about it, man. This is nice. Really nice. Wow. Also, probably scented. Is it? Let me see. I'll take that back. I retract that statement. I don't think it's scented. It is very brown, though. Um, yeah, that's really cool, man. Look at that. Very cool. They found a lot of copper here. A lot of copper. A lot of copper. A lot of copper. 1989, the last year they punched mint marks on the dies. on the hammers, right? Specifically the hammer. I did a whole video on it. 84, we're looking for the double ear again. Oh, that looks kind of cool. You see that to the right of the ear? I don't think that's the double ear though. It looks like just a hair. Let me look at another. I wish I had the other one. Oh yeah, you see it there too. See that? It's just a hair. That's an 80. Oh, it's an 80. We have an 80 here. Another copper. Interesting. So no severe errors today, but we found some interesting stuff. I'm going to put the repunched mint mark as the winner of the day. I'm going to put that as like a 5. I'll show it again at the end. I'll put that as like a $5 penny. $5 penny, $5. Maybe some machine doubling going on there. If there's any doubling, this is the D. The no mint mark one is the key variety. If there's any doubling on the obverse. All right, 2012. Yeah, boy. So very nice video. Hope you liked my little speech on the on what I would call the state of affairs. That's it. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that we have members. We have Eric from keeneEyeCollectables. His description of his YouTube channels below. We have Sandra. We have Cat. We have Donald, and we have Otis. So of course I'm very happy about that. We have some extra people who really yeah, if I'm going to talk, let me just finish the conversation. So of course I'm very happy about that. And then we have a ton of subscribers, right? The subscriber count keeps going up, so that's very nice and it's encouraging. So as long as people continue to say they like the content of the channel, I'm going to keep putting out as many videos as possible. Okay, with that said, please click like and subscribe. If you stood here to the end of the video, it means a lot to me and to the channel. And I will see you in the next one.